Hello there. Tonight's brush is going to be my Simpson Phyl 8 or P8 Best Badger. It's in faux tortoise. And I'm going to go ahead and set it over here to soak. And the soap tonight is Tabac. Wonderful little here, just do it this way. Wonderful lid that Brian, 782 Sir Brian, good friend, turned out for me with out of sapelli wood. Lovely, lovely wood. Beautiful top for my Tabac. Fits it beautifully. Thank you once again, Brian. We're going to go ahead and move down and start to shave. I love Tabac. It is, this was a gift from Christopher David Bailey a while back. And it's just, today as I shoot this video, it's Tuesday, and at least one, probably more, but one of the shave groups on Facebook, and I know probably a couple on Google Plus, and a couple of the forums, they were all celebrating. A lot of their members are what people tend to refer to as Tabac Tuesday. This video will probably take a lot longer to air. I've got like 2 or 3 of them in the queue before it, ready to go, that I've recently recorded. But anyway, I don't know if this video will air on a Tuesday, but that's simply what I'm doing here, is celebrating Tabac Tuesday. And why not? This is a fantastic soap. It deserves a day of the week to celebrate it. I absolutely adore Tabac. It builds a fantastic lather. It smells, to me, just absolutely wonderful. I love pretty much everything about Tabac. So I thought, why not? Let's do a shave in honor of Tabac. And I may make this kind of a theme. There are certain soaps that I like that and some of them in this community, people are going to love them, and some of them people are going to hate. Really doesn't matter to me as far as what I choose to shave with. If I like it, I like it, and I'm not worried about whether anybody else likes it or not. Take that how you want to. But I may do a series of videos in honor of different shaving soaps and creams that I like. Haven't decided. There is so much out there that is just so fantastically wonderful. I mean, just beautiful soaps and creams, artisan and commercial. And I love this 24 millimeter knot. I like a 22. A lot of times a 24 is actually a bit big for me. But one of the really cool things about this knot is that scuttle keeps my lather warm anyway, no matter what kind of brush I'm using. But that big fat knot, to me that's a big fat knot. I know you guys shaving with 28 millimeter badgers think that's little, but to me that's a very big deal. When it gets warm, buddy, it holds it, and it's just lovely. Our razor tonight is my Germania Cutlery, the Oxford razor, rescaled in Birdseye maple. Lovely razor. Beautiful. Tabac is one of those soaps that I find makes a really thick and rich, creamy type of lather really fast. It doesn't, doesn't take any effort at all, really, to lather. It works beautifully with pretty much any type of razor. It has slickness, but it doesn't have a lot of, what would you call it? Residual slickness. The soap has a tendency to really pull the oils out of my face, which I like, and leave my face feeling really, really clean. The post-shave on Tabac is pretty good, but it's not one of these like uber slick soaps, but the slickness is there as a razor is going across your face. There's a slickness and a glide to it that's wonderful. It's just one of those soaps that everybody should at least try. Now I know, just like anything else, people are going to some people are going to like the scent, some people are going to go, meh, and some people will go, man, I can't stand that. But you know what? That's true on great many soaps, or anything else that has any kind of scent for that matter. Personal preference rules today. To me, it's a soap that I would never want to be without. I wouldn't want to not find it in my den. Now you can get, I've got the ceramic jar deal that comes with it, that kind of deal. I got that, but that's because Christopher gifted it to me. I would have purchased, there's some pretty good slickness there. But I wouldn't have done that myself. I'd have bought like a refill puck, something like that, because I'm frugal. I'm a cheap sucker. That's the deal, okay? So I would have bought the refill puck for like $13. That's less than most artisan soaps. And it's a classic. And the beauty of it all is I can still be a cheap sucker and buy the refill pucks for this container. So, win-win. I don't know if anyone else has experienced this, but I'm finding with my straights as I use them more, that the grind of the razor makes a difference in the angle that I use the razor on. What I mean by that is the thicker the grind, the further, here let me do it on this side, the further away from the further out the spine goes. Now, not very far, so still a spine or two spines or somewhere in that range with thickness away from your cheek. But I am finding that, you know, this razor is a hologram, so my standard one spine's width from my face. And we're a little closer on an upward path. Works really well with a hologram blade. But when we start getting into half hollows, quarter hollows, or especially, particularly wedges, or even a frame back, which acts like a wedge on my face. You know, the thicker that grind is, there's a difference in what angle I'm going to use that razor on, and the edge will be at its best. It'll cut better at a particular angle, and it won't be the same angle as like a hologram blade. I don't know if anybody knows what I'm talking about or agrees with it or has found it to be the case or not, but I know that I have found that to be the case as I have shaved. I struggled for a really long time, for about a year, with that, because I would hone blades and they would pass all the tests the thumb pad test, the hanging hair test, all of that. They would pass those tests with like flying colors. And then I would put them on my face, and they would be like a half hollow or a wedge or something like that. And they would feel kind of dull on my face. And I'm like, dude, I know this razor's sharp as all get out. And then I found that if I pulled that spine just a little bit away from my face, hey, this thing's sharp as snot. It just wasn't cutting, because that grind required for me a little bit different angle. I'm going to use Stetson's Cooling Moisture to finish this shave off. But it required a little bit of more of an angle. To get the most from that edge. Anyway, that's just a question I've thrown out there. I don't know, like I say, if anybody else has experienced it, but that's the shave. Tabac. Wonderful, wonderful stuff. Thanks for coming along on the shave. Bless you. I appreciate you. And I will talk to you again soon. Later.